this is MADHUMITA. I have secured All India rank 86 in UPSC Civil Services Examination 2019, and today I am here to share my strategy in Booklist for history optional. I will begin with paper 1, and as you all know, paper 1 consists of ancient India and medieval Indian history. So I would first talk about the ancient Indian history. I had decided that I would be attempting just one question from ancient history apart from the map question, which is compulsory. So I did you may say that I prioritized the topic in ancient history and I stuck to them. First of all, as I told that I had already decided that I would be attempting just one question in the ancient section. I had to emphasize, or you may say focus very much on the map section, which is very scoring. And it is easy if you have practiced very well. So I would tell you about the sources that I followed for the map section. There is one website, selfstudyhistory.com, from which I downloaded the various sites and also their explanation. Plus I followed a book called the GKP Publications, which had all these sites extensively discussed and pointed on the maps. Then I also referred to the GS course material on history optional, that is map section, in which the sites were marked appropriately on the exact locations, and also the description was given extensively. So map section I was able to do well in the examination hall because I attempted almost 19 sites out of 20, and I'm quite sure that 16 out of them would be correct. So map is very important. If you can practice it well, it is very scoring for you. Then I moved to the next question, which I said that I had decided I would be attempting just one out of the 5 or 4 that are there. The ancient history, for some people it can be very easy or interesting. For me it was not. So I prioritized the topic and stuck to them. For example, in this year's paper I attempted the feudalism question, then another was on Buddhism and Ashoka. Then there was another which was Indo-Roman trade. I was lucky enough that these topics had been prepared extensively by me and these appeared in the paper. Next I moved to the medieval Indian history. I just referred to the Satish Chandra books, which are 2 in number. I prepared the notes from them and I revised them multiple times. Plus I referred to Balian sir's notes on medieval history and I revised them multiple times, and these were the 2 sources that I had followed. I would like to emphasize upon the importance of answer writing, because in my previous attempt I was lacking in this aspect, so I was able to get only 255 marks. So this time I rectified my mistake. I took a test series which I had taken in the previous attempt as well, but I did not have the notes for my optional back then. These were the 2 things that I did differently. One is having the notes for almost all the syllabus, and second is taking the test series, that is extensive answer writing. For this I would like to tell you that I analyzed the previous year's toppers booklets, and from there I learned that how to go about writing answers and what actually is the thought process while approaching a question. So this was about paper 1. Next I would like to talk to you about paper 2. So paper 2 has 3 parts. One is modern India, the second one is the world history, and the third one is the post-independence. Although post-independence I think may be important for some people, but I knew that I was not very much interested in this. Would not say very much interested, but I did not find it particularly very appealing from the point of view of questions that come in the exam. There are 1 or 2 questions. So I stuck to just 2 sources. One is Balian sir's notes and the second is another coaching institute's notes, which I had referred for this section. And in the actual exam I did not attempt any question from post-independence, so I had done a very limited preparation for this. Let us talk about the modern Indian history. So I had a book called Lassi to Partition, from which I had prepared the notes and I revised them multiple times. Plus I did some notes from Kirtika ma'am, who used to teach us while I was taking GS classes at a coaching institute, and that is how I prepared for modern history. Next I would like to talk about the world history, which is important, interesting and very scoring if you have covered the concepts really well. So I had 3 books for this. One is Jain and Mathur, which has almost all the syllabus for world history. If you want to stick to this book and cover the syllabus from there, it is sufficient. but I did not have this book initially, so I did cover the world wars and Russian Revolution, then Chinese Revolution from a book called World History by Norman Loaf, which is a very interesting book. All the aspects have been analyzed really well, and it has the syllabus for the second half of the world history. Then Jain and Mathur that I told you has almost all the topics covered from the syllabus. If you want to follow that book for entire preparation, you can do that too. But I divided the world history syllabus into two parts. For the first half, that is before the World War, I used the Jain and Mathur portion, and for the next half, I followed Norman Loaf by the author Norman Loaf. I already told you about post-independence, so let us talk about the answer writing aspect of paper 2. So in this also, I would emphasize upon the importance of analyzing the previous year's toppers book list, and also taking a test series to test yourself in the exam-like conditions. So this was all about my optional strategy. I think the major takeaway from the strategy is that you read the syllabus, cover it up, almost all the topics that are there, and revise them multiple times and test yourself extensively in the exam-like conditions, and that is all about it. Now I would like to end on the note that be optimistic, keep on working hard, and thank you very much.